Welcome to the Magical Traveling Moms podcast, where your hosts, Tina and Colleen, talk about all things travel. From theme parks to cruises to all-inclusive resorts and more, they cover news, tricks, and insider tips to inspire your travel dreams. They love to travel and want you to love it too. Find out their best-kept secrets and learn how to make your next vacation extra magical, right here on the Magical Traveling Moms podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Magical Traveling Moms podcast. My name is Colleen and I am joined today with my lovely co-host Tina, and we are going to be discussing all of our 2023 travel plans. Well, so far that we have planned, because you know we're going to add extra stuff as we go along, right? We thought this would be a fun episode. For New Year's is right around the corner. So we are getting ready for 2023. So excited for what's in store. But before we get started, we want to give a little shout out to the sponsors of our show, Mystical Dream Travel. Mystical Dream Travel is an earmarked travel agency, an authorized Disney vacation planner with Disney destinations. And they also specialize in Universal Orlando, cruises, all-inclusive resorts, and so much more. So all the fun places that you want to maybe take your family to in 2023. If you are ready to start planning your 2023 or beyond travel plans, please look up the agents at Mystical Dream Travel. You can find them at mysticaldreamtravel.com or look them up on social media. So, hi, Tina. How are you today?
I'm good, Colleen. How are you?
I am doing great. Are you feeling prepared for the holidays?
Not really.
Okay.
I've been like you have been traveling, so it kind of like threw me off on getting everything situated, but I will be. So this year I had to cheat a little bit and order some cookies. I'm not making as many as I usually do.
That's fine.
Ordered my Christmas dessert because I don't have time to make it.
Oh my gosh.
So
well, by the time this airs, it will actually be after Christmas.
Yes.
But and coming right up on New Year's. I feel like I'm in a good place. Like I feel a little ahead of the game, but I also feel apprehensive to relax. You know, like I feel like I forgot something.
Yeah, I guess sometimes when you get so prepared early, you're like at the end and you're like, am I missing something?
Yeah. I'm in that mindset right now that I'm like, wait, I feel like too prepared at this point. Like I'm not doing something I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know, maybe.
I know, and I just can't even believe it's next week. So
I know, it's just insane. We have a countdown in our kitchen, and every day I'm like, oh shoot, okay. Whew, all right, there's only 12 more days.
Yeah, I have time.
But when this podcast airs and our lovely listeners are listening to it, it will be after that, and we should be relaxing and just enjoying the quiet before the new year starts. And I am so looking forward to 2023 and everything we've got planned. So I thought this would be fun to share. I feel like this is becoming like a tradition of ours.
Yeah, at the end of the year, we always kind of share like our new, where we're going.
Talk about
an exciting reveal
we're doing. Yeah. And like I said in the little intro, this is just what we have planned so far, because you know we're going to add extra stuff in.
Even though we say we're not, we do.
Yeah. So why don't you start, Tina? Let me know what is your first trip in 2023 that you have planned so far?
Yeah, so can you believe this? I do not have anything from January to June, which is unusual. I know. I always do something over the winter, but I don't. But there's good reason behind it. Okay, there's good reason. So my first trip of the year is actually going to be in June. It's going to be at Walt Disney World and Universal, and a day at Universal. So I'm excited for that. It's a big group trip for a local school, and so it's fun. Yeah, it'll be very fun, exhausting, but fun.
I know, like a little different probably than what you normally
Yes. So then after that, I am headed to Disneyland. So this is a huge trip in July.
Yeah.
I'll be gone for a couple of weeks. I'll be headed to Disneyland for a couple of days. And then from there, I'm going to Alani for a few days. And I'm pretty sure I might be meeting you there.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I might show up. Yeah.
You might show up. So I'm going there actually. One to check it out, but also a good friend of ours and a client is actually renewing their wedding vows at Alani. So I'm excited to experience that. And then from there, I'm getting on a 7-night Hawaiian cruise on the Pride of America with Norwegian, which I also think somebody
I might also be on that as well. Yes.
I
love how you led up to that. It sounded like, one of those like showcases on like The Price is Right. Like, well, how would you like to enjoy this? And then you're going to enjoy that. But wait, there's more.
There's more. Yes.
Is that epic trip? I feel like we're going to have to do, because I think we're both doing these like kind of epic trips. Yours is a little more epic than mine, but still like long. And I don't think I've ever gone on vacation that long with my family.
Same.
We're going to have to be doing a lot of podcast episodes with tips about traveling for such a long period of time.
Yes.
How to prepare. How do you come home afterwards?
Yes. How do you recover? Yes.
How do you recover from all of this?
How do you plan it financially? Like there's tons of content we're going to be sharing when we get back.
Yeah. How do you plan a trip this large?
Yes. We will share all the things. But and then after that, so I always do a girls trip with my family, my cousins. So this year we've gone to Disney World, but this year actually, and I'm really excited for this, we're doing a weekend trip to New York City for the holidays.
Fun.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I've never been to New York City during the holidays. So I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be so I'm really excited. And then lastly, possibly we may do a Disney cruise somewhere. Don't know where.
We don't care where, just somewhere.
Yeah. So probably like a 4-night, like kind of quick little cruise, maybe October, November, December. That's what time frame I'm thinking. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We
get some good deals sometimes during that time. So
So that is all I have on the books, like right now.
I mean, you say it like, oh, that's all. That's all.
That's all. I know.
We don't lead normal lives, Tina.
No, we don't. I'm probably, if I don't do anything from January to May, I'm probably gonna have some serious travel withdrawal. So
I find that to be true for myself. If I go like 2 or 3 months without anything going on, I feel very like weird. Like I'm like, what? I'm antsy. Like I get antsy.
Yeah. I need to get some.
I just want to go somewhere.
Yeah. One thing I did forget to add is it is a trip. I'm going to Virginia for my daughter's competition. So I guess it's vacation in North Virginia. We'll be hitting Busch Gardens and stuff. They have like a show choir competition there. So I'll be attending that, even though she probably does not want me to go. But I'm going to go and support that. So
oh my gosh. Well, that sounds fun too. I mean, in any kind of trip that involves the theme park, I think you can count that as a vacation.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a road trip. So that'll be fun. We don't do road trips too often.
Ooh, road trips. I am the queen of road trips.
I know you are. You are. I don't do them too often. So, all right. So now it's time for you.
Oh, okay.
The Price is Right. We'll go with the Price is Right to share your trip.
So I am super excited because I have a trip almost right away. So I have a trip to Walt Disney World planned in January. At the end of January, I'm going to go with my mom, and it sounds like my sister is also going to join us, which I'm really excited about. I haven't gone on a vacation with my mom and my sister in a few years, but we always have a super fun time when we go together. So it'll be like a little girls trip. And in particular, I'm very excited because, and you know how I'm trying to stay at all of the deluxe resorts at Walt Disney World. And I know It's a great goal to have. And we are going to be staying at the Polynesian, which my mom and I stayed at already earlier this year. We're going to stay there again, but we're going to do a split stay.
Ooh, okay, I love split stays.
The last half we're at Polynesian. The first half we're going to be staying at the Riviera.
Oh, nice. You will love it there. I just stayed there in July. It was amazing.
I'm very excited. I just recently did our dining reservations, and I'm very excited. We have Topolino's Terrace for both dinner and breakfast.
Nice. I would love to hear about the dinner for that. I've never done
Yes, I am really, really excited. And I love Epcot during that time of the year has the Festival of the Arts.
Yes, I love the Arts Festival.
It's like one of the shortest festivals, although I guess Festival of the Holidays isn't very long either, but I've only ever gotten to go to it one other time. And I love that festival. Like, I just think it's really fun.
It is, and isn't Figment going to be there? Like actual Figment?
Yes, they're going to have the meet and greet with Figment. So I'm really, really excited about our trip to Walt Disney World in January. Now I will have a few months of no travel as well, which again, I feel like I'll probably get antsy and like try to do something.
I know it's tough. Like
now I haven't got it on the books yet, but I'm working on going to Jamaica in June. Yeah, I would like to take my family to beaches. I'm hoping to grill, but we might end up at Ocho Rios instead. But I'm aiming for June, like after the kids get out of school, so the beginning.
That'll be nice.
So yeah, so I'm working on getting that plan now. It's not totally set yet, but that's my plan. Is
nice, very nice.
Yes, I'm very excited. I've never stayed at a beaches resort. So I think that it's going to be awesome.
Love it.
And I did forget. We are thinking sometime in the spring. We're planning to meet up with friends in Pigeon Forge.
Nice. That is beautiful.
Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Yes, we've been there one other time as a family, but just a real short visit. And we had so much fun. So we've been trying to plan like a meetup with our friends who live in Tennessee for a couple years now. So we've vowed we're going to make it happen this year.
Fun.
So maybe that'll be my trip that I have in between January and June, because we've thrown a few dates at each other.
Nice,
so we're going to do that. Yeah. I'm hoping to get to Dolly World this time because
that would be fun.
Yeah, we didn't get to go last time. But I'd like to try that out. Then of course in July, I will be going to Alani first and meeting up with you there with my family. And I am so excited to go to Alani finally. I hope it's not, I'm gonna not want to leave. Like that's what I think is gonna happen.
That's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one to beat vacation wise.
I think this will be a tough vacation to beat. So we are also going to be gone for a while, and we're going to go to Alani for a few nights and then do the 7-night inter-island Hawaiian cruise. So I'm so excited. But yeah, that was it's a big trip. So that was like my whole vacation budget
pretty much. Yes, I told Sarah that's it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the one big trip that we're doing next year. I know I say that, but then I'm like, but let's go to beaches. But
yeah. Why not? I don't know. Yeah. I'm already thinking about Halloween Horror Nights for Universal.
I know, right?
Fall.
I'm not sure in the fall. I think I might be taking a trip to Pittsburgh at some point, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, I might be. I don't know. Maybe near neck of woods at some point. But then we are working.
Not that Pittsburgh's exciting, but
well, I've never been, so anywhere new is exciting. I like travel anywhere. So I'm trying because of course I was just on the brand new Wonder of the Seas.
I know.
And I loved the ship so much. While I was on board, I was texting with my mom and my sister, and I said, I think it's time to plan another family cruise. And they were like, oh yes, definitely we need to. And I'm like, we specifically want to go on the Wonder. Yes. So we are looking at a sailing that is over Christmas next year.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, so that's it might not end up being then. We might do it in February. We're still throwing around the prices and stuff, but
Yes.
I've always wanted to go on a cruise like over Christmas or like right after Christmas. I think that would be a really fun time to do a cruise.
My dream is New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
I would love to go over New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah, like leave right after Christmas and have it go through New Year's.
Yeah.
Really fun.
That's my goal. Yeah, that's my goal.
So yeah, that's I also, so I have this Disney cruise deposit like that I booked on my last Disney cruise that's burning a hole in my pocket. I think I need to pick something soon. So at some point, I don't know, I gotta work in a Disney cruise somewhere.
Yeah.
I only need 2 more, I think, to be gold.
Oh, nice. But now they have the new levels though too.
What's that?
They have the new Castaway Key levels.
Oh, they have new levels? Well, I did not realize this. Tina.
They have new levels that came out. So there's another level called Pearl.
That's because really, there's so many people that were in that top tier. Like you need.
Yeah, so they need to like level it up a little.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that out. I wonder what kind of perks you get in Pearl level.
I know. I didn't read it all because it came out while I was away last week. So.
Oh, and I missed it. I didn't even realize they came out with new levels.
Yep.
Well, I'm just trying to get to gold, so.
Yeah, you'll get there, and now you got to strive for Pearl.
There you go. What level are you right now?
Not gold.
Oh, you're not gold. Okay. I was thinking maybe you were already gold.
No, I'm not. I need a couple more.
Yeah,
you probably have more in than I do. So actually,
I think I need 2. I sail one more time, and then the next time makes me gold. I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it is. So.
Yeah, I think I may need 3 or 4. I can't remember.
So I'm like, so close that I'm like, I need to do
that. Yeah. I want to get there.
Yeah. But it sounds like we're both going to some really fantastic places next year.
We are. I'm so excited. There's like so much to explore, and so much to see. I mean, travel really, I know we talk about this all the time, but travel really does change your perspective on life and the world, and just I'm just so excited for all things, and I'm already thinking about 2024.
I know, me too. I'm with you. I'm also thinking about 2024 already. And I wanted to share this with our listeners because I think most people realize like it's like, look around, like people are traveling, like
yes,
it's back 100%. We are all systems go.
Let me tell you a story real quick on that, what you're talking about. So last Friday, I came back from California through Pittsburgh International. And usually late night flights, like I landed at like 11:30 p.m. at night. There's nobody in the airport, right? Let me tell you, that Pittsburgh International Airport that late at night was jam-packed.
Really?
I couldn't believe it.
That's crazy.
So people are traveling. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
people are.
Yeah.
And what I want to tell people is, if you want to go on a vacation next year, you need to book that now.
Yes.
Because it is, especially cruising and places like Walt Disney World in particular.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how booked up certain times of the year are already for next year. I was trying to help someone plan a cruise in April, the same week that our schools have April vacation. And I am telling you what, almost every single Royal Caribbean cruise I looked at, the balcony staterooms were already sold out. Some of them only had interiors left. Some of them didn't have any rooms that could sleep more than 2. It was, I mean, like, I know how much people are traveling. I'm in it, but like, it was still very surprising to me. And same thing with Disney World. Like, you look at the Disney World availability for resort rooms and stuff, and I'm telling you, if you want, there is no last minute planning a trip anymore. Like, you really need to get on it and plan it and get your deposit down and secure your spot, because things are booking up like crazy.
Very fast, especially with the cruise industry. We've seen in the last month or two, since all of like the restrictions are basically lifted, depending, there are still a few depending on the islands that it's stopping and where you're going. But for the most part, there's no more testing. There's no more masks. There's no more, you have to show your vaccine card. None of that is there. And the spike in cruise comeback is unbelievable. So if cruising is on your list, I'm with you, Colleen. You need to get it booked.
Yeah, there's no last minute cruise deal plan. Like, no, like you really, I could not even believe how booked up it is. Or even like Sandals resorts, like I looked,
that's the same. Yep.
For some people in March, and it's like beaches and you need to really plan that stuff as many months in advance as you possibly can. So that's my PSA for everybody.
Yes, and it gives you something to look forward to.
I mean, it does, right? Yeah, and it's just go for it. Just decide what it is you want to do, and let's plan it. And call it Mystical Dream Travel. Get an agent to help you. But I'm just letting people know, like, it is crazy town out there for travel, and if you wait too long, you might not get to do what you want to do.
Right, exactly. And you might not get the experiences, the room category you want, the destination itself, you may not even get. So,
right. No. And people, I feel like unfortunately, I've had it happen where a couple of people have contacted me and wanted something, and it was just, there isn't anything. There's just no availability for that week anymore. And they were shocked, and I think people don't realize like just how crazy travel is right now, and that you really need to get on the ball. You really need to be on top of it.
Absolutely. Like I said, I was shocked at how crowded late at night the airport was, because usually Pittsburgh International late at night is a ghost town. And it's in most airports usually, unless you're like Chicago or something.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that late at night. Yeah,
I was surprised at how busy like it was at night. I mean, just it was insane. So
crazy. Well, it sounds like we both have pretty fun 2023s planned already. And who knows what other fun stuff will slip in there as the year progresses.
We always get ourselves into something. So
I'm sure we'll come up with some more adventures to add to our lists already. And please share with us, where are you going in 2023? What vacations do you plan on taking? What destinations are you going to be visiting in the new year? We would love to hear from you. Drop us a comment on our Facebook page, or go over to YouTube. We're on YouTube, and we can't wait to hear from you. And thank you, everyone, for listening this year. We truly appreciate all of our listeners, and for sharing our podcast with your friends and family, liking, leaving comments. It's amazing, and we can't wait to share more travel tips and adventures and reviews and everything in the new year. And until next year, we hope all of your travels are magical.